Hi guys, this is Hang. In this video, I'm going to be showing you my 3 recent Hoya purchases from Etsy. I really love Hoyas because of their leaves and how thick they are. So this first one here, it's 2 small cuttings of the Hoya Curtisii. They're very short, so it's going to take a substantial time to get them to be a decent size if I'm able, of course, to grow them well. These 2 cuttings, they don't have any roots to them at all. The top leaves were a little bit flimsy when I first received them because they, were in transportation. So I am doing this method where I'm going to try to root them through perlite. So let's see how that goes. But the leaves and the speckles are so cute. But the main downside is that because they're so small, it's going to take time. Alright, the next cutting that I have here is the Hoya Macrophylla Albomarginata. So this one, I originally purchased it and it was supposed to have more than 2 leaves. And the seller, she was so great and so nice, and she reached out to me and she had let me know that she sent the wrong one because it was supposed to be more than 2 leaves, so she's going to send me another one. So that's really great and really awesome of her. So with this one, oh my gosh, the leaves are so beautiful. There's so many veins. They're really thick and just gorgeous with rims with the white yellowish rims on the outside with a variation, and then there's a little peduncle as well, so who knows when it'll be able to flower. But when you're ordering plants online, it's always better to order ones that are thicker in terms of the leaves so that it's less harsh for them during transportation. They'll have a higher chance of surviving and retaining the moisture within leaves. And also the leaves are less prone to breakage during shipping and delivery, etc. Alright, the last plant or the last cutting that I bought from this seller is the Hoya Pachylada. The main thing with this one is, as I mentioned earlier, when you're buying cuttings or plants where the leaves are not super thick and they're a little bit lighter, and like this one, it didn't do as well during the shipping. The top leaf, I plucked it off a little bit because I don't think it's going to survive. And then, the rest are looking okay. They just need to have rest and to acclimate to the new environment. At least with this one, it's rooted. But the main thing is, so now this is the 3rd day that I've had the plant. I was trying to do too much with the Pachylada, and so actually 2 leaves fell off in addition to the top one that I plucked off. Hopefully this one will survive, but I don't think I'll be ordering a Pachylada in the future with leaves that are so thin because they're so young. So in the future I'll buy ones that are a little bit older and more developed. Alright, this gorgeous beauty here, it's my Hoya Kentiana Tricolor variegated Hoya here. So this one, it's really pretty. Usually I like leaves that are really big and thick, but she's very cute and very pretty. And originally I bought this because on the picture of the seller, one of the leaves had a little pink coloring to it, so but this one doesn't. But it's very healthy. This plant is super healthy. I love the colors, and she is just gorgeous. The packaging is really great too. And actually I don't know if this one is rooted or not, so I'll have to check that out. But she's a beauty, and I really like her. She's gorgeous. So this second plant here that you see in the background, it's actually the bubble wrap that this plant that you see here and 2 more came in. So it's almost wrapped like a sandwich baguette with bubble foam on the outside and then brown paper on the inside, so that the plants are really protected. Okay, so during this unboxing step, I'm just really fast forwarding everything, but as you can see how much this package was wrapped, and this package was wrapped really well. However, it's a lot of plastic, a lot of foam, But I mean, you gotta keep the plants healthy. But I gotta do something with that plastic foam. It can be a lot. Alright, here is my Crimson Queen. She is so beautiful. I love the Crimson Queen just because I've had one prior and I love the variations in the colors, and then she's just so beautiful. I really, really like it. In my previous one that I had a couple years back, some of the new leaves were very light baby pink color, and so they were really beautiful. And here you can see in the light too, there's, you know, a little bit of course, the typical variation here with the white, yellowish variation around the edges of the leaves. Hopefully with the new leaves that will be growing, there will be a lot more pinks as well. But isn't she so beautiful? Look at her. Gorgeous. I think this seller, their plants are really, really good quality plants. And here's the third one here. This is the Hoya Macrophylla, the variegated one as well. So as you can see in the previous three, this is the second Hoya Macrophylla. I actually bought it again by accident because, yeah, I think, you know, I had too many items in my Etsy cart. But I think, you know, with these Hoyas where the leaves are really thick, I feel like they have a higher chance of surviving. So, you know, even if I have two of them, I can combine them together for the future so that they'll grow big and strong. But she's so beautiful. Look at her. She's so beautiful. Love all the veins, the variation, and just the size and the thickness and the texture of the leaves. So these are going to be my last three for part of this haul. So with this seller, you know, instead of yeah, they didn't wrap them in bubble wrap. They wrapped them at the bottom of, so it's more like a vase or vase at the bottom, with plastic, with yeah, paper towel and plastic. And you know, I actually haven't opened the bottom yet, so I don't know if they're rooted or not. So I'll have to record that and add it in an updated video. But here is my Hoya Chelsea. She is so gorgeous. I love the thick leaves and the shapes. And she's just so healthy. And this seller was really generous with her, the Hoya Chelsea, because it's very long and it's a very good size. Next one here. Yeah, so even with the first seller, they had these like plastic uh, stuffings to protect the plants, and so yeah, I gotta save these because now I have a lot of them from ordering on Etsy. Here is my Hoya Carnosa white flower. She's beautiful too. You know, the leaves are not super distinctive, but you know, she's a really good Hoya to begin with, from what I've heard and read online. And the last is my favorite in the bunch, and there are 3 leaves to this specific cutting. It's the Hoya Sunrise. She is so beautiful. Look at how gorgeous she is. I remember I was watching another YouTuber on who loves Hoya and who is much more experienced than I am, but I think Wolfgang's mama, I'll link her I'll add her channel below if you guys love Hoyas like me. But she mentioned the Hoya Sunrise as being one of her favorite. And look at the colors. Isn't she so gorgeous? I mean, oh, I love the fall colors. Oh my gosh, if she'll be so beautiful for fall. I look at Hoya Sunrise and I just think of fall. Oh, she is so beautiful. So she is wrapped in some sphagnum moss. I'm not sure if she's rooted or not, so I have to unpack the bottom and then check on them and get it going. Alright guys, I'm coming to the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching my unboxing with me. If you have some Hoyas, I'd love to hear what is your favorite.